the Payne House in Coventry, Rhode Island. If you've watched The Paranormal Truth in all of our episodes, you know we shot the first one there. And it also happens to be a kind of home base for Rise Up Paranormal. Well, we went back there and we shot a different kind of investigation. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't watched all the episodes of Paranormal Truth, shame on you.
Your REM pod is also going on.
Is that Chris walking around and investigating in the daytime? That can't be right. Investigations have to be done at night. Or do they?
There are good reasons for investigating at night. Probably first and foremost is the noise factor. You know, we get a lot of traffic here anyway because we happen to be close to an intersection. So during the day, you eliminate a lot of the traffic noise. You eliminate a lot of the foot traffic where people may be walking back and forth. There may be kids playing out in the yard, whatever the case may be. Another factor is the idea of convenience. Obviously, we have people who work during the day, they're available at night. The same with homeowners and business owners. They're going to be home. They work during the day.
Ken says that many paranormal claims are made in the daytime.
I think that we function better in the daytime anyway. You know, our vision is certainly much better. And there are people that are always saying that in the middle of the day, they saw a woman walk through the room or something like that. So I don't really think it matters, you know. So it's good to be able to, again, test something else. And it paid off today because there were some really odd things that happened. So I don't really think it matters. You just got to get the right place. The hottest place on earth.
I'm going to pretty much stay over here and just film this side.
So right now we have 86 degrees up here. The indoor humidity right now is at about 78%. So what that means to us basically is that everything is pretty moist up here, so we shouldn't have a lot of dust flying around and things like that. So as we usually do, because we're going to have the tri-field meter, we got the infrasound meter, we are going to set our tri-field to electromagnetic and just take readings while we're doing the EVP session up here. It's a pretty active area of the house, so we haven't really done a session in the daytime here. So with that said, here we go. EVP session. We are here at Payne House Museum. It is September 10th, 2016. Julie, Chris, and myself are in the attic for a daytime investigation of the place.
I want to squelch this the whole time.
Okay. Good afternoon. It may be a bit unusual, certainly not that someone's in the house, but that we're in the house during the day. So, frankly, we want to see if you're a little more active and a little more aware of us and under these circumstances or not. So if there is anyone here in the house, up in the attic area, any of the children are up here playing, can you come over and say hello to us? We're going to get, you know, the ambient noise from traffic and everything, but to be quite honest with you, it's not that much different than we're here at night.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize us at this time of the day?
Car passing.
on the Mark audio about 10 seconds ago. I thought I had a whisper response.
And I thought I had footsteps 5 seconds ago. 2 thumps. No cars passing because they'll go over a manhole out there sometimes and rattle it. That wasn't what it was.
So, is it easier at this time of the day? Is it harder? Does it really not matter?
Mark audio.
I hear something outside. I don't know if I hear people outside.
I'm picking up voices,
I think they're outside.
but it's pretty sensitive here. So let me take a look out the window.
It sounded like it was coming out there.
Okay, I have one of our guys is out to the car taking a phone call right now, so take that into consideration.
I think that's gonna be good because
Yeah.
Sarah's here.
Right. And we've never used this in this
No.
house before.
No.
So basically what this is it's a dog that's been made into a tool that we can use on an investigation. As you can hear, it's making noise and lighting up right now.
Now, the sensors is like a proximity sensor and
Right.
EMF.
Right. It's called, I believe, V-Pod technology. So it basically has like a REM pod built into it.
Yeah.
And when something pats it or comes close to it, it's going to light up and blink and make noises.
Okay.
So it's good for us if we believe kid spirits are here.
Exactly.
So this is the perfect location. We have Sarah, who's
Yeah.
supposedly here. So I think we'll put this in view so
on the
Steve,
chair.
so Steve can see it.
Cool. It's a little creepy.
All right. Okay, see what happens. And we also have one of our balls we can put in the hall, see if it lights up.
Go. Out in the middle. And then Steve made this up. It's got
Really?
LED lights in there with a trigger button.
Okay.
And all you have to do is lightly touch it. So hopefully a spirit will be able to manipulate that and show signs that it can do it.
It's a great idea. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just simple to use.
I'm trying to think outside the box a little.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Audio is running. So hello? You recognize us, you know who we are.
Yes. Sarah, are you here today? My friend Cody brought something for you to look at. It's right over there. It's a stuffed animal. It's a dog. Can you go over and try to pet it for us? Make it light up? It's the same thing like the other things. You were able to light up the REM pod. You were able to light up our K2s. And if you're saying something, Cody's recording your voice, so maybe we can hear it and play it back for you. I wonder what the spirits would think of when they hear their own voice.
I know, right? That'd be cool. If I get something, I'll play it back.
Yeah. So with that said, can you try real hard, honey, to touch that dog for us? Make it light up?
It won't hurt you. We also have one of the balls that you like to light up down at the end of the hall there.
Just before you spoke, I thought I heard footsteps.
Really?
Coming from behind you.
I can tell you nobody's up here. Let me just make sure.
Hey, Steve?
Yes.
There's nobody upstairs besides us, right?
Nope, everybody else is down here.
Alright, thanks.
So Mark audio maybe about a minute ago. Take a look at that.
Is there anybody else here that would like to talk with us? You know our faces. You're accustomed to our equipment, so you should know how to work it. All you have to do is touch it, come close to it. You know, the man's here, upstairs in the traveler's room. Sir, if you're here, could you come through and make a sound or something?
Were there rooms over there as well? You ever take a look in there and see if anything is carved on the beams? I know that it's kind of
walked over there, but
it's kind of dicey, but I'm going to sacrifice you.
it's fine. I mean, there's some great collection stuff in here, but it's all painted, Ken. Do you want me to open one of these chests too? Yeah, this part probably was where they hung all the spices and stuff to dry out.
It's like we come up here a lot during the day when we open up, and you hear these footsteps on these floors, and you hear all this stuff. So, you know, this is why we do this. You know, we do it in bad weather, we do it in hot weather, we do it in cold weather, we do it under all these different conditions because, you know, people like to say, well, we're going to have a thunderstorm. The ghosts act up. It's like, okay, well, is it an anecdote? Is it a story? Like one day in a rainstorm, something happened?
Yeah, I know.
But did it happen in 10 rainstorms or 10 thunderstorms?
But you also have to do 10 non-thunderstorm investigations.
Exactly. It's like you got to investigate rooms where there's no claims and take readings in there just as you would. That
You need a
rooms.
control.
Yeah,
You can't blame it on the thunderstorm when it's the only time you've ever investigated there.
exactly. So
Not to
that's-
say it's not true. It could be true.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. During the day in here, it's more noise. It's more
Yeah, well,
footsteps.
yeah.
It's more thumps. It's things like that. In the house, where we see, you know, footsteps when we're downstairs, we can hear that. So, more residual during the day
Well, that would make sense.
than it is at night. Not to say that we haven't got voices in here, but not to the degree.
At night.
Yeah.
But residual would make sense in the daytime.
Well, if they're active and redoing things that they did during the day, why not?
Why not?
Right. It doesn't mean that there's a haunting per se.
Now, the waitress who walks through the wall, well, she wasn't waiting on tables at 3 in the morning.
Right.
And we know the man in the traveler's room wants more attention because he keeps saying that we pay attention to Sarah more. What was that?
I heard that.
It sounded breathy to me.
It did, like a
Yeah.
knock audio about 10 seconds ago.
Am I correct, sir? We're addressing you today as well. If you have something to say, now's the time. We're here, listening. Wherever you are, bang twice, please. That was my watch, sorry. Could you move that ball on the floor in the hallway or touch the dog first, sir? We know it's a child's toy, but it still would respond if you touched it. You want the attention, we're talking to you. We just need you to make some noise. What's that?
I have no idea.
Doesn't
Motion
sound like-
alarm or something?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like any of our equipment though, right?
No.
You know what I'm thinking? I wonder if it's Chris in the backyard. With his metal detector.
Whatever, is it getting louder?
Right? Maybe you should radio, see if they can see him.
Hey, does anybody know what that alarm sound is?
Can you hear an alarm sound at all? Or? No, I don't know what that is, Cody. Cody's hearing some type. I can hear it. Dude, it's like a really weird alarm sound. It's nothing, any of our equipment.
That electronic noise turned out to be one of the newer pieces of equipment that was being switched on outside. And that ended the first session of the afternoon.
So Joe and myself were sitting around the table in the kitchen area, and we started hearing footsteps from behind me, which would be coming from the birthing and death room. It was just a couple, one or two, and then maybe about a couple minutes later we heard them again. I went and checked, make sure nobody was on the floor. I radioed down to Steve. He's watching all the cameras. He didn't see anybody.
The second session of the day had Ken, Chris, and Julie covering the second floor. During past investigations, there had been plenty of activity in the hallway and in the bedroom they call the traveler's room.
Continue EVP session. We are in the hallway on the second floor between the traveler's room, the dress room. Where's our little girl today? Where is Sarah? Hi, Sarah. Can you come over to me, please? Can you talk to us? How about the gentleman who's here? How about the gentleman whose space we're in right now? Anything you'd like to say to us? Anyone busy today doing anything? You don't have time for us?
That's outside.
If you're interested in letting us know that you're here, you're going to have to do something a little different today. I'm going to ask if you can make sounds. If you're interested. Okay, if you want to go back and forth with us today, let us know you're here. Sounds would be the best way to do it. Moving something would be a really good way to do it. Some kind of knock. Okay, we're always listening, we're always interested. Hey Chris, you moving around over there?
I just moved to prop myself next to the wall.
Okay. I thought I heard something sound like a door latch, but maybe it's you?
This is all I did. I walk like this.
Could you take the time out of your day to just come in for just a little bit? Just come and see us. Just for a brief second. Say hello.
You may even be someone that we don't normally communicate with. Maybe you're only here during the day. Maybe we haven't met. but we are here to communicate with you. Get to know you, get to know your story.
I'm going to move into the traveler's room for a bit. Just for a little bit before we move on.
Just don't know what that picks up. It started going when you started moving towards us.
Movement.
I know, but I've walked by it a million times. So what about your movement or?
I don't think so, because I set it and walked away, right?
Yeah, and I've walked by it a bunch of times. I don't know what sets it off.
What that's about is subsonic sounds, and a lot of people call them infrasound, things that we can't hear that are below our level of hearing. And those can affect us physiologically. They can do things like make your eyeball vibrate at a higher level, which makes you more prone to seeing shadows, things like that. If there's a lot of infrasound in that room, if there's low-level frequencies, sonic vibrations, things like that, who knows? You know, then we may be on to something there, but you never know until you go out and experiment with it. Okay. Can you come in here and move something again? Is there something that you want out of this chest? You want to step out of the way. We've gotten a lot of contact up here. We've talked to a lot of people. You know, we came up here to say hello to you today. We thought it would be nice to drop in for a visit.
Sounded like you're...
All right, that's me. We thought it would be nice to drop in for a visit today. It's a nice summer day. Thought we'd see what you were doing today, if you needed any help.
I'm gonna mark the audio about 30 seconds ago. I don't know if anybody caught anything, but something just tapped me on my back.
There you
I
go.
brushed up against something and there's nothing behind me.
All right, well, let's find out who that was.
Right behind me, it felt like something did this and there's nothing behind me. I'm not sure what that was. Okay?
All right, anybody in there with Julie? You're trying to get Julie's attention? You got it. What do you want from Julie?
You can do it again. You just surprised me.
Whereabouts on your back, low or up high?
Hi, right near the shoulder blade on the right side. I thought I was caught up on something and there's nothing back here.
Mark audio.
I heard that audibly, so...
Yeah, answer that.
Yep.
Hey Chris, can you do me a favor? If you walk into the matron's room there, the door, there's a glass panel on it. Is there anything that could be making a reflection in that glass? Because I just saw something about, I don't know, 30 seconds ago that crossed over that panel. And I'm just making sure if Julie's standing there or there's something that's moving.
Julie's off the camera, but right to the left of it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see her. She's right there. What are you saying it's reflecting off of?
There's a window. It's a glass or plastic. Maybe this is the reflection right here.
Am I pointing to what you see?
So you want us to cover it, or are you just seeing if it was reflective?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if anybody was in that room because it looked like a shadow of somebody walked past it.
did you see it?
About 30 seconds before I called you.
Okay, so
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for it. Can you see, Julie's gonna move around all over the place. Can you see her shadow in
Right
it?
here, but I have not been moving, standing still.
I can kind of see her, but this was like brighter. It was more white.
Okay, definitely mark it and we'll review it because she hasn't moved much, and if you're not seeing it now, that's pretty much all she's been doing the whole time.
All right, I'll mark it.
well, the idea was she just right about that time, just before that, she says you got touched on the shoulder and you saw something. So I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
I'm
look
gonna
at
do
it.
this. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, I want to see
Whatever you marked to audible wise,
I want to see what it was.
I heard, so I.
Well, that he saw something. Julie got touched. We heard something audible.
Yeah, I couldn't place it outside, but 'cause I'm nowhere near a window. But
Oh, I got it. It was just like an interesting, like little sequence there.
well, if you're trying to make yourself known, we're definitely listening, and we're not afraid. We're not going to run. If you're someone who's been here at night and been part of this before, welcome back. If you're new, this is exactly what we want. So please keep going, and do what you can. We're listening.
There a little girl or a woman who just tried to talk to us. We heard you. You don't have to stop. It's working. Whatever you're doing is working. Go ahead, try it again. It worked. We heard you. We all heard you. Good for you. Very, very proud of you. You can do this.
The way things played out here had the Rise Up crew trying to debunk what Cody saw on the monitor right after Ken, Chris, and Julie ended their session.
Have it turn the light off and just walk back and forth in front of that window.
All right.
Well, right now, this light, I was wondering about the height. and
Yeah, we'll
this-
turn it off.
This light is about halfway.
All right. She has her light off. She's
And I'll
standing
stand.
where she was.
This is where I'm
So
standing.
we're gonna have her spin all the way around.
I can see
You
her
can see
moving.
her moving in the window.
Yeah.
So the thing is, there's something reflecting from that window. The light's behind her.
Is it the same thing with her moving?
Yeah. When
It-
she's
it-
moving, it's in the
But
same
that's separate
spot.
than the light show.
The light, I haven't seen the light yet. I
Alright.
have not seen the light yet.
She turned her light on. And
Yeah,
you
but it
clearly
wasn't-
see it's a light.
You can see some movement in the window, but it's not the same with that light anomaly.
And that light is too high.
Okay.
See, Steve, if I turn my light on, let me turn my light on again. My light, see where my light's coming in? That light's much higher than that.
Yeah. You didn't have your light on anyway.
No, but you can see if I did have a reflection, it's too low.
All right. Did you know if Ken went outside to check cars?
There's plenty of cars driving around.
Yeah, and the only window I can see cars kind of passing by is to Julie's left, and there's actually a mannequin between that and the window with the reflection.
See a little bit of movement of her, but the thing is, it's definitely not that light that we saw before.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have Julie just rattle the curtains here to see if the curtain movement reflects anything.
There was wind or.
What do you think?
A little bit.
They failed to recreate what Cody saw on the monitor. They even had a lookout for cars driving by outside that could have explained it, but no dice.
When they were walking back and forth, we could see them moving, but it was not the same. You could not see the light anomaly.
Definitely not.
It was not the same. So
The only other thing I could think of, I was just telling Dan, is Julie isn't a jewelry person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
So
yeah,
she doesn't
she
have a
did-
watch on,
No,
she doesn't
no.
have a chain,
No,
she doesn't have
no.
anything on.
they tried the mannequin. They move in the mannequin.
Yeah.
Back and forth,
Well,
and
that's-
even that.
Yeah, we're going above
Well,
and
I
beyond.
would say everything I did is way above
Yeah, right.
what we were doing
What we
in
were
there.
doing at that
We
time.
were-
No one was touching the blinds and moving the
I have
blinds.
both times. I'll clip both. I'll send them to you, and then
Yeah.
we can put them side by side sometime, and we'll look at the recreation and then that and see what it definitely did not look the same. You can see
No.
movement,
Yeah.
but it definitely wasn't the same.
So I think we can like rule out like sun glare off a windshield.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Not even
there's
close.
nothing but
There's
cars.
no way it's getting up there.
When all those cars went by, it was nothing.
As was stated before, there has been plenty of action on the second floor in the past, so now Steve, Cody, and Julie head up there again.
All right, hello. Hopefully you know who I am. If you don't, my name is Cody, and I have Steve and Julie, my friends, with me. And a few of our other friends were just up here a few minutes ago, and they believe they may have heard you, may have seen you.
Hey guys, who's in that same window right now that was moving with Julie?
Are you in the window shot over here, Julie?
I see something shiny in the window now.
Is anyone in that room?
It's moving back and forth.
Julie's moving a little bit right now.
I don't have any lights on. Ask him if it's the same height, because it was appearing near the top.
Is it towards the top of the window?
Right where your hand is, something is moving back and forth, and every so often I see something shiny glowing.
Let me know if you see it again. He says he keeps seeing it. Nobody's moving.
What's beeping?
The dog is beeping.
The dog's beeping?
Oh, now the dog's going off.
The dog was just going off. The nose was just beeping.
That's a touch sensor, right?
Yeah, that means something touched the nose.
Okay.
It's right in the middle of the window now. Moving. Going back and forth. Still moving. I can see it.
Yeah. Let me go back over here.
So you just had the dog going off over here. Can you touch it again? Touch its nose.
We all want to see the dog come to life, so we'll have a great story. But really what it is it's a great little thing. In this particular case, a friend of ours, Bob Christopher, at Vortex Gear came up with that dog. And what we're trying to do is introduce, we've heard of trigger objects, where you bring coins from a certain era, or something from a certain era, or music or something like that, to try to entice whoever's here to come forward by giving them something familiar. In this case, we wanted to present a toy because we're certain that there is at least one child spirit here. So bringing in something like that may pique their curiosity, or it may be something that's very benign and harmless and cute and fluffy and everything like that. So there may be a curiosity for that child, or anybody really, to come forward and see what that's all about.
That's me.
What was that? Mark Audio.
Do you hear breath?
Yeah,
I heard that too. All right, mark audio about 10 seconds ago.
that sounded like it was right behind you.
Yeah. All right, we'll do 30, 20, 320.
Sir, was that you? Do you not like Cody being in there? If you don't want him in there, close that door. It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Have there been a lot of people in the house lately? Is that why you're trying to be quiet? Go down, give them a crack at it, I guess.
Yeah.
We can just leave everything where it is.
So they may have better luck.
Yeah, all right, let's head down.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
I'm gonna turn this on just for grins. Careful of touching the table. Still humid in the house. Oh,
What was that? Is that walking?
yeah,
So, Julie, was that you getting settled?
She's over there.
she's over there.
She wasn't moving. It sounded like it was upstairs.
I was upstairs.
I thought Julie was in the classroom or somewhere over there, but.
Okay. I was upstairs.
Yeah. Hello? Was that you making all that sound upstairs? All those noises? Could you do it again? Please?
Are you looking for something up there?
Sorry.
What is that?
Get the out of here.
Right?
Is Cody moving around at all? Can someone find the Joe right
You
there?
got the walkie.
Cody, where are you?
Cody's downstairs with me.
Was anybody?
Nobody's moving, right? No, we're all just standing down here.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, please come join us if you're moving around. We'd love you to join us.
Yeah, we hope you're not busy right now. If you are, we're sorry to interrupt. We're just wondering if we could talk to someone, talk to you for a little while. If you're busy, don't let us interrupt, please. We're not going to be offended by it. You know, please go about your business upstairs if you're getting rooms ready for guests, or
Sorry, that's the walkie guy.
you go right ahead. When you're finished, you can come down and talk to us if you want to.
What was that? Is that upstairs?
Still don't know what that means quite yet.
It means it's a low
Something like a low frequency sound.
sonic frequency is
But
what
there
it
was a
means. So I'm going to turn it on again.
I don't know if you're someone we've talked to at night. I don't know if you're someone new. But we are here again to communicate with you, to listen to you. Whether it's in this room or another room. We want to know you're here.
What was that? It's on that side.
Yeah, is that Julie?
No, she's not moving.
Julie's sitting.
Okay.
See,
All right, what's going on here?
We, again, are here to hear you, listen to you. We're not going to run towards you. So if you are making beds or cleaning up, we're not going to go and disrupt you. We're just here to listen. But our goal is to meet you. So anything you could do to let us know that we're with you, that it's you around us, we would love to experience it.
Could we just get your attention for a short amount of time? Could you possibly come downstairs? We'd just like to talk to you about something briefly. Could you come down here and join us?
Maybe we can pour you a drink. It's about that time of day. Come down, have a drink, talk with us.
It sounded like more activity upstairs, just for a couple of seconds, but nothing there now.
I know at one point when we were here at some point last year, we had heard what sounded like dragging furniture. It was very loud. Is that something you could try to do again for us?
Sounds like you're busy up there. Do you need any help? Is there something we can move for you? No, we've been here so often, we feel like we're part of the place, so don't feel as though you're imposing on us. Anything we can help you with at all, be more than happy to.
If you're a child, is there a lesson in the schoolhouse you want to learn? If you come down, maybe we can have a little lesson or something in the schoolhouse.
That's me.